13 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week. Tensions reach a breaking point as Carla finds herself in grave danger. Held at gunpoint by a desperate Rob, who is determined to make his getaway. Elsewhere on the cobbles, panic spreads when young Bertie is rushed to the hospital following a shocking accident while under Jenny's watch. At the same time, Dee Dee faces a worrying turn of events as she experiences unexpected pains, forcing her to confront difficult choices about her baby's future. With drama unfolding at every turn, here's a glimpse at 13 major moments set to shake up Weatherfield. Don't miss our exclusive gallery featuring 33 spoiler-packed images from these gripping episodes. 1. Rob takes Carla hostage. Under the pretense of discussing a new business opportunity, Tracy lures Carla to number 1 at Rob's request. However, Carla is met with a terrifying sight: Rob, visibly injured and armed. Shocked and frightened, she realizes she has walked into a dangerous hostage situation. 2. Lisa hears the news. News of the hostage crisis at number 1 spreads quickly, reaching Lisa, who is gripped with fear for Carla's safety. Tension mounts as a gunshot rings out, sending shockwaves through those waiting for updates. At the hospital, anxious friends and family gather, desperate to learn who was hit and whether they will survive. 3. Jenny receives an unexpected windfall. Jenny chooses to keep her financial windfall a secret, despite Daisy's ongoing worries about their debt to Carla. Daniel proposes that Daisy move in with him and Bertie to ease her stress. But Daisy feels torn about leaving Jenny. Overcome with guilt, Jenny decides to give Daisy a voucher, pretending it's a thoughtful gift to lift her spirits. 4. Jenny puts Bertie at risk. Attempting to make amends, Jenny offers Carla a partial payment of £60 to clear her debt. However, Carla refuses and urges Jenny to secure a business loan to pay in full. Later, while looking after Bertie, Jenny is distracted by an urgent call from the bank, momentarily losing sight of the young boy. 5. Steve and Cassie make a horrifying discovery. A frantic Jenny scours the street for Bertie, but it's Steve and Cassie who make the alarming discovery: Bertie is in the water. Rushing to his aid, they pull him to safety, just as Jenny arrives in distress. At the hospital, Daisy's anger boils over, accusing Jenny of carelessness. When she reminds Jenny of Tom's tragic fate, Jenny is left devastated. 6. Dee Dee considers her baby's future. A restless Dee Dee confesses to Sarah that she's doubting her decision about the baby's future. Expressing unease about the prospective adoptive parents, she contemplates whether they are the right choice. Sarah suggests another option: James and Danny, leaving Dee Dee with much to consider. 7. Dee Dee begins to experience pain. A sudden onset of pain sends Dee Dee into a panic, but doctors assure her it's just false labor. Meanwhile, James opens up about his own heartbreak. He and his partner had once come close to adopting a child, only to have their hopes dashed. His story lingers in Dee Dee's mind, making her reconsider his offer to adopt her baby. 8. Julie stops taking her medication. Eileen reveals to Todd that Julie has chosen to live her final days on her own terms. Wanting to make the most of her time, Todd arranges a fun night out at a cocktail bar. But as they head out, Julie discreetly avoids taking her medication. Tragedy nearly strikes when she is overcome by pain and narrowly avoids being hit by falling scaffolding. 9. Todd is charmed by Theo. Construction site manager Theo apologizes for the scaffolding incident but dismisses Julie's reaction, believing she exaggerated her pain. However, he is left embarrassed when George informs him that Julie is battling cancer. Wanting to make amends, Theo offers to buy her flowers. Meanwhile, Todd picks up on an undeniable chemistry between them and seizes the opportunity to flirt. 10. Theo gives Todd mixed signals. Realizing he has been set up, Theo sternly informs Todd that he isn't interested and asks him to back off. However, later that evening, Theo unexpectedly invites Todd for a drink, revealing a hint of interest. The mixed signals continue when Todd receives a surprise message from a dating app. It's a picture of Theo, leaving him intrigued. 11. Dylan is caught red-handed. Under mounting pressure from Brody, Sean devises a risky plan to help Dylan, slipping a burner phone inside Daniel's school bag. Sean calls Dylan at the STC to relay the plan. But it quickly unravels. In class, Dylan attempts to retrieve the phone while Daniel is distracted, only to be caught in the act. 12. Debbie clashes with Mick. A dispute erupts between Debbie and Mick when he presents her with an unpaid invoice for electrical work at the hotel. Debbie flatly refuses to pay the remaining £150. Soon after, her purse mysteriously disappears, prompting her to immediately accuse Mick of theft. The confrontation escalates as Ronnie steps in to challenge Mick. 13. Debbie covers for Jack. Debbie receives a concerning call from the school. Jack has been suspended following a fight. Determined to protect him, she meets with Mrs. Crawshaw and successfully negotiates the lifting of his suspension. Later, she warns Jack to keep the incident a secret from Kevin, ensuring the matter stays under wraps.
Quý vị và các bạn vừa xem xong một sản phẩm của Streetspoilers. Hẹn gặp quý vị và các bạn ở các tập tiếp theo.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.